Well, it's going to make the OPCW a lot more important in the international arena for chemical weapons, because as you said, up until now, they could only say that a chemical attack took place, but not who did it. And that was left up to the UN. But in the UN, things often got blocked by the UN Security Council, who had to attribute the blame. So there's no more mechanism there to say who carried out chemical attacks. And so kind of the perpetrators got off scot-free because there was no reliable international body to say who actually carried out these attacks. Now, with the OPCW getting these extra powers, they've kind of expanded their mandate and they can be pointed to as an impartial international organization to say who is responsible for these attacks, and they cannot be blocked by one or two countries, as happened before with the UN Security Council.
I mean, Stephanie, in terms of talking about countries and blocking this, I mean, it's fair to say that the US and the EU have fully supported it. Russia, Iran, Syria and their allies, though, are opposed to this.
Yes, and Russia tried until the very last moment to stall the vote and proceedings with endless procedural measures. The vote was delayed by an hour because of this. And Russia is now talking about that the OPCW is completely obsolete as an organization and what to do with it. Obviously, because Russia backs the Syrian regime, which is responsible for chemical attacks, according to the UN, it's not in their interest to have another international body to kind of reliably identify perpetrators of chemical attacks, because it could lead to Russia being exposed as somebody who backs people who carry out chemical attacks.